everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my July TBR. Let's go. It's hard to believe that half the year has flown by and that I've been on YouTube for 6 months now, and it's just so wonderful. I'm so thankful for everyone and all of the viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much. But let's go ahead and talk about my reading plans for July. I kind of broke my books down into like 4 categories. So I have what I'm currently reading, what I plan to be reading, a little category on its own I don't want to say right now until we get to that one, and then some like honorable mentions. So let's go ahead and get started. The first section that I want to talk about are the books that I am currently reading, and that is Stuff for the Children by Craig DeLuey, I think is how you pronounce the name. This one is an apocalyptic children's zombie book, I guess you can kind of say. I really don't know too much about it because I'm still currently reading it, but so far it's about all these children that just like mysteriously just all die, like every child, and then 3 days later they all come back to life and they're zombies, and yeah, it's kind of weird, but I'm kind of liking it. I will be doing this live show with Jacqueline over on her channel on Monday, July 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's her Booktubers and Brews. Definitely come check us out. It's gonna be me, her, and a few other YouTubers talking about this book, so I will see you guys then. Also, I am filming a vlog for Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. I am currently like 130-ish pages into the book, and I'm really enjoying it. So definitely check out that reading vlog in the future. This one has to do with a lady named Maggie who 25 years ago, her parents moved into this house. They only lived there for like 20 days and then just abandoned it in the middle of the night because of some spooky stuff that happened. Her father, who was also a writer, wrote a book about their experience inside the house, and it became this huge sensation, and it's called a book called House of Horrors, and it's like very well known, like everyone knows about the book. Well, 25 years later, her father passes away and she inherited the house, and she has no memory of what happens, and I think she goes back to get some clarity of what really happened in the house, basically. So really can't wait to finish this book. All right, so moving on to the next category, which are books that I do plan on reading. I didn't get to this one last month, so this will probably be my next book that I pick up, but it is The Wife Stalker by Liv Constantine. I kind of forgot what this one is about, but I don't know. I've been waiting forever to get my hands on this one. I finally got it, and I never read it last month. So I do plan on reading this one this month. Next, I actually have some book of the month like add-ons, and as you can tell, because I'm not very good at hiding books, but I have The Last Flight. This one I think is a June pick, and I saw it and I wasn't like too excited because I really wanted Home Before Dark, but after I passed this one up, like everyone was talking about it, saying like it had a great ending, very like a really good thriller. So I was like, maybe I should check this one out. I've heard it's about 2 women who be in an airport, and then at the last minute I think they decide to switch tickets, and one of the planes goes down and the girl is kind of stuck with the other girl's identity. I think that's what it's about, but I'm really looking forward to this one. Next, I also got for the month of July, The Shadows by Alex North. I did not read The Whisper Man, and I haven't heard really good things about that one, but this one sounds so good. And also, can we just take a moment on that gold accent? Yes. I'm not sure what this one is about. I know it follows like a really disturbed kid, and that's all I know. Like just the little headline up here says they believe they could control their dreams, but instead they created a nightmare. Ooh, that sounds really good. Like I'm really excited to pick this one up and see how I feel about this one. So definitely check this one out. Also, I've been really anticipating this one by D.J. Palmer. It's The New Husband. I've had this one on my list for quite a while, and I just never get around to it. So I'm putting it in the pile that I know that I will get to this month. I think this one has to do with like a woman who is remarrying, and I think her husband just seems a little too perfect, and I'm all here for a good domestic thriller. Like, yes ma'am. All right, so those are the books that I will plan on getting to. Like, I guess it's like my initial TBR, but then I have 3 other books by the one and only Stephen King. Is anyone shocked? But I have these 2 books which I checked out at my local library. Don't worry, I don't plan on reading all of these. These are just collections of his short stories, and there's 2 in particular that I really want to read. This one is 4 Past Midnight, and I want to read 2 Past Midnight, and that one is called Secret Window, Secret Garden, and I've marked off with a piece of paper like how thick that story is. I think it's like approximately like 140 pages, but if you've never seen the movie Secret Window with Johnny Depp, which is one of my favorite movies that Johnny Depp's in, I did not realize that that was actually a Stephen King short story or movie. So I'm really excited to rewatch the movie, but I want to actually read the short story. Moving on to the other book, I have Stephen King's Everything's Eventual, which actually has 14 stories in here, but the one I want to read is so small. It's only 40 pages, and it's 1408. And that is also based off another great movie that I personally like with John Cusack, and I think Samuel L. Jackson is in that movie. But it's one of my favorite like suspense horror thriller movies. So I really want to compare the 40 pages to the full-length movie. So those are my plans with those 2 books. Also, if I can, I'd like to get to Pet Cemetery. I would also like to get to Salem's Lot, just because I did watch Gabby's video of her reading vlog with Salem's Lot, and although she only gave it like 3.5 stars, I'm still like intrigued because this is Stephen King's only 2nd published novel from when he started writing. So I'm really curious. Like, I think this one has to do with like vampires, but I don't know. I'm really curious, and it's quite a bigger book. I think it's like over 6. Yeah, we're like in the 600 pages. So I could get to this one. It's kind of lower on the list, but I would eventually like to get to this one. All right, next are the honorable mentions. I have 5 books on here that I would like to get. 2 of them are romances, like Who Am I? And then I do have like some other thrillers. I have The Last Time I Saw You, also by Liv Constantine. I'm not sure what this one's about. I know it has to do with a lady who deals with a death in her family, and then like she gets a mysterious text message from somebody. So yeah, I don't know. I really love The Last Mrs. Parrish, so hopefully this is a good one. Also, I have When She Returned by Lucinda Berry. I loved The Perfect Child by her, and I'm really anticipating her newest release. But this one I think has to do with a woman who was kidnapped by like someone in a cult, and she's found with a baby, and her husband and her daughter have to like deal with the fact that she's back, and her father and the father has already remarried. So I'm all about cult books right now. And also I picked up The Perfect Son on my last order from Book Outlet, and I'm really curious. I think this one has to do with a woman waking up from a tragic accident, and I think her son is missing and her husband is dead. I believe that's what this one's about, but I'm curious. And then lastly, for the romances, I finally picked up Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. I know a lot of people love this book, including Jacqueline and Gabby and a few other booktubers, but I'm really excited about this one. I know it's a forbidden romance, or like an age gap romance, I should say. So I don't know. I'm going to try to go into this one a little more blindly. And then lastly, from my library, I picked up Too Late by C. Hoover, or Colleen Hoover. If you haven't known, I love Colleen Hoover's writing. I've been told this is like a dark romance, so I'm really excited to get to this one. All right, guys, that is everything that I plan on reading for the month of July. Let me know what your reading plans are, and let me know if you've read any of these. And don't forget to check out my Instagram. It's at readingwithjess_. And I guess until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.